I'm Alexandra Harbushka, founder of Life With Herpes. Today we're going to talk about the question I get a lot. Do you have to use protection every single time now that you have herpes? All right, welcome to the bottom of my pool. This has nothing to do with herpes, but hey, I just thought it'd be really cool since we're redoing our pool to do a YouTube video in the bottom of our pool. I mean, why not, right? Okay, so back to, do you always have to use protection now that you have herpes? So this is a question I get a lot on lives, I get a lot on DMs. One of the things, I was listening to a podcast the other day and this woman called in and she's like, I don't have herpes, but my potential partner does, and they were talking about the pros and cons, and the host of the podcast was like, one of the things that may or may not be an influence is the spontaneity. Like, do you have spontaneous sex? Does it always have to be planned? Do you always have to use a condom? And these were questions that she was really wondering, and I thought, gosh, there really isn't that much information out on this. So to answer your question, do you always have to use a condom or protection now that you have herpes? No, you don't. One of the things that's really important though is getting on the same page as your partner. So what works for me, what works for my husband, what works for our relationship is gonna be very different than what potentially works for your relationship. Herpes or not, right? There's things that are just working for yours that may not work for mine, and what works for mine may not work for yours. So there's a couple of things that I really recommend when talking about protection, non-protection. So number one is communicating with your partner. Like I just said, get on the same page. What do you both feel comfortable with when it comes to sex? What are you gonna use for birth control? That's another big question. You know, a lot of times we're all worried about herpes, sex, transmission, but we forget about kind of a bigger picture, which is also birth control. And next thing that is gonna be important is having that conversation about your relationship. Are you monogamous? Are you seeing other people? Is that person seeing other people? That's another really important thing. What are your intentions with that person and in that relationship? And then what are you doing to prevent transmission? Are you taking antivirals? Are you not taking antivirals? Another thing to ask would be, how often are you getting outbreaks? Are you getting outbreaks all the time? Are you never getting outbreaks? So there's just a lot of questions to talk about with a partner when you're talking about can we use protection or not use protection? Honestly, at some point in a relationship, you're not gonna use protection. It's just like that in any relationship. Herpes or not, we forget that we just put so much emphasis on herpes because now that we have it. But these are questions and things that you would need to talk to your partner about regardless of herpes. So again, let's get on the same page of where our relationship is. Let's get on the same page of getting tested. Let's talk about it, and let's both feel comfortable. It's not just me feeling comfortable or this person feeling comfortable or that person feeling comfortable. It's everybody feeling comfortable in this situation. Can you have oral sex? Absolutely. But let's talk about it. What do we feel comfortable with? What do we not feel comfortable with? All right. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know what questions you have about this, and we can definitely answer some more and I can create more content around it. Hope you have a great day, and of course, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Well, wish me luck on my pool. I can't wait to go swimming. And then there is a community where we do talk about this. It's called the Secret Society. So it is an online community of people living all over the world that have herpes. They talk about this same question. Hey, should we have unprotected sex or not have unprotected sex? What does unprotected sex what does unprotected sex mean? What does it not mean for our relationship? We talk about so many other things. Anyways, it is a monthly subscription. Come join. I have it linked for you, and I will see you soon in the next video. I should have been in my bikini or something, but anyways, here I am.